It often starts small, a phrase so simple it almost sounds believable. That never happened, or you're just imagining things. For many people, those words mark the beginning, the slow unraveling of reality. Today, I want to share the story of a lie, the kind that makes you question everything you thought was true. And I'll show you how to spot the pattern before it shatters your world. Have you ever walked away from a conversation feeling confused, wondering if you're the one who's crazy? You are not alone. That feeling, that slow erosion of your confidence in your own mind has a name: gaslighting. Gaslighting is a psychological manipulation. It's when someone feeds you false information on purpose. So you start to question your memory, your perception, even your sanity. The term comes from a 1938 play, later a 1944 film called Gaslight. In the story, a husband manipulates his wife into believing she's going insane. He secretly dims the gas powered lights in their home. When she notices, he insists she's imagining it. That's what gaslighting feels like. Someone dims the lights of your reality, then tells you you're imagining the darkness. Now, I don't have a degree in psychology, but I do have a degree in lived experience. I've been in that darkness, and today I want to be a guide to share what I've learned and the patterns to watch for so you can begin to trust your own light again. Recognizing the small signs. Gaslighting doesn't always come as one big dramatic moment. Most of the time, it's small, subtle, creepy. Like this: you say, "That really hurt my feelings." And the response is, "You're too sensitive. I was only joking." But that's not a joke, that's dismissal. Or this: you clearly remember agreeing on something, a plan, a decision, even just a simple conversation. But later they insist, "We never talked about that." They say it with such calm certainty that you start doubting yourself instead of them. Sometimes it's the little everyday things that reveal it first. Small moments that seem insignificant until you look back and realize just how deliberate it was. I'm going to share with you a couple of my own personal gaslighting experiences. Example one: the chair. At the time, my ex's employer offered something called baby bucks for new parents. We already had most of what we needed, so we started dreaming up what might be nice to have. Together, we decided on a rocker chair with an ottoman. Not me, not just him, we decided. But later, that truth got rewritten. Suddenly, it wasn't our decision anymore. It became, "You wanted that stupid chair. You begged me for it." That was the first time I remember thinking, wait, that's not what happened. I didn't have the word gaslighting yet, but I knew something was deeply off. Example two: the holiday schedule. We were following a temporary holiday schedule that we both agreed on in front of the judge. In November, he explicitly acknowledges in a text that the temporary orders are being followed. Then, the following month, he rewrites the truth in his messages, trying to create confusion and chaos around the holidays. These actions demonstrate a deliberate attempt to distort reality and manipulate the situation. Even when you have proof, text, emails, court agreements, someone using gaslighting will try to twist the story to make you doubt yourself. That's why it's so dangerous. It makes you question not only your memory, but your entire perception of reality. Gaslighting isn't always loud or obvious. Sometimes it's quiet, subtle, and you might not even realize it's happening until you look back. Here are 5 hidden signs to watch out for. You constantly second guess yourself. Do you find yourself replaying conversations in your head, wondering if you remembered it wrong? Gaslighters want you to doubt your memory so that you rely on their version of reality instead of your own. Number 2, you feel confused or off balance. After talking to them, do you feel like you're walking on eggshells or that something just doesn't add up? That sense of disorientation is no accident. It's the subtle erosion of your confidence in your own perceptions. Number 3, they use your words against you. Have you noticed them twisting something you said, making it sound like you said the opposite? Like, "we decided on the chair," turning into "you begged for it." That's not a simple misunderstanding, it's manipulation. Your words are being weaponized. Number 4, they rewrite history. Gaslighters often retell events to fit their narrative. Agreements, decisions, or even simple conversations suddenly never happened or were your idea all along. This isn't forgetfulness, it's intentional, designed to destabilize you. Number 5, you feel isolated or unsupported. Over time, gaslighting can make you feel alone in your experiences. You start questioning not only your memory, but your judgment. You might hesitate to tell others what's happening because you're unsure if it really happened. That's exactly what the manipulator wants. Gaslighting can make you question your memory, your judgment, even your sanity. It can be subtle, creeping in through small everyday moments like a shared decision suddenly being rewritten or an agreed upon schedule being distorted. But here's the truth: you are not imagining it. Your memories are valid, your feelings are real, and your perception matters. Recognizing the patterns, the small dismissals, the rewriting of history, the weaponization of your words is the first step toward reclaiming your power. You don't have to accept someone else's version of your reality over your own. You don't have to let someone else define what really happened. And most importantly, you don't have to do this alone. If this resonates with you, take one small step today. Acknowledge your reality, trust your memory, and document the facts. Text messages, emails, agreements, keep a record. It's not about fighting someone else, it's about protecting your own peace of mind. I also invite you to join me on this journey. Follow me, the Matchstick Mom, for more guidance on spotting manipulation, trusting yourself, and taking back control of your life. Remember, your reality is yours, and it's time to turn the lights back on.